And it's trying, and it says we're live.
It lies.
Hasn't changed colors. There it goes.
So,
house.
yeah, full house. We have a free-range oyster loose in the shop today. Let's see here.
And he's hiding.
If you would like to keep the air conditioner running, because it am currently 74 degrees in North Texas, donate here.
It's blissful.
It'll be back to freezing by the week.
It'll
I
be
was gonna say,
snowing.
it
It'll
was-
be
it's
snowing by the end of the
gorgeous.
path.
Today is gorgeous. Last week it was 9 degrees.
Yeah.
That's like
It'll probably be snowing by the end
it'll
of
be
the live
snowing
stream.
tomorrow afternoon.
It'll be
Welcome to
snowing
Texas.
If you like coffee, talk to these guys. Let them know you heard about it here. Okay.
So,
So Daryl Bulkey and Brian Estridge started a Patreon called American Fighting Revolver. We've known Daryl online for ages. Good guy. And Patreon has decided to shut him down. American Fighting Revolver has been shut down, and they are refusing to unlock any of the content, which is Daryl's and Brian Estridge's intellectual property. This is people have been asking why I'm trying to fire up the blog. I seriously foresee not too distant future where bad think you can't be on social media at all. I'm pretty sure that Facebook's already working on turf.
well, they turfed us.
Yeah, they turfed us off.
Yeah.
And the federal government, the Congress has introduced a new bill last week, making travel to take paramilitary training a felony.
Yeah.
So, and military training means anything where you learn how to inflict grave bodily injury on other people.
In other
which is
words, any shooting
class, any fighting class, anything. So I really see blogs coming back, independently hosted blogs coming back.
And the other thing is that I'm currently on Substack. I'd avoided Patreon because I could see that there were going to be problems with Patreon. So I just didn't get onto Patreon for several reasons. That was one of them. And so I've actually moved my blog at this point over to Substack, which includes duplicating a bunch of the posts. It's relatively easy to grab a download from WordPress, and Substack makes it very easy on their end to import it. So, but now that I have the blog is going to be active on Substack, and my website's going to become more of a static author artist site. But that's the other thing I'm going to say with the whole thing with Patreon is downloads and backups.
Yeah.
You don't just put everything up there and assume that the site's always going to be there, because I mean, even my website host currently went into the back end of my website and messed around with it, which is not what I paid them to do.
Oh, she was mad. Oh, she was mad. You don't think people don't think Cedar can get mad? Oh, Cedar can get mad.
She was turning all sorts of colors, including about the color of this
18
shirt.
years of work in that site, and so that's also part of the reason that I've now duplicated a lot of it to Substack, because I didn't want it in just one place.
Yeah.
I pull backups down onto my computer locally fairly regularly, but always backups. Don't assume that the company's always going to be there. And it doesn't have to be because they shut you down for some nonsense reason.
Yeah. Let me interrupt for 1 second. Yes.
No, I'm done.
Philmont would count as paramilitary training if they have the firing range open.
Mm-hmm.
And I know when I went, God's many years ago, that was one of the things we did was go shoot 22s.
I'm currently looking up the bill number for.
Yeah, and just because it's been introduced doesn't mean that it's passed. So it's
No,
time to
but-
reach out and talk to your representatives.
Yeah.
It's Senate Bill 3589, Preventing Private Paramilitary Activity Act of 2024.
It's about as screwed up as
It's a Senate bill.
the new funding for the border, which does not include any, at least from what we're hearing, any actual improvements to border security.
Oh, hell no.
What it is money to make it easier for the illegals to get in the country and get sent places.
So Senate Bill 3589, the Prevention of Paramilitary Activity, whatever. Preventing Private Paramilitary Activity Act. It probably won't go anywhere, but they never did the first time.
Yeah.
The 1994 assault weapons ban never went anywhere the first 3 times or 5 times or 11 times they introduced it. They just keep introducing it.
And they've had a thing for militia since
Yeah.
the 80s, 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know how far back.
1786.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
not
Richard.
the 80s I was thinking of, but it works.
You are correct. It does contravene the statutory definition of the militia. However,
When has that ever stopped them?
yeah, when has that ever stopped them? Exactly.
But it also presages a nice sea change. Well, not exactly sea change in social media, because they, as we've seen and we've been seeing, they'll use social media to get the changes in the public that they can't get through laws.
Yeah.
So I expect that Patreon shutting down Darrell Bolke and Eastridge is just the start.
Well, we've already seen it in some of the states where billboards are not allowed if they advertise a gun range or a gun store. And Facebook was dog ass slow this morning.
That's because Facebook's a pulsating ball of suck and fail.
Well, it was interesting yesterday watching the hearing when one of the congressmen basically asked Zuckerberg if he would get up and apologize to all the people he'd screwed up. And he had to. They forced him to.
It doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
No, it's a performative.
It's
Something that
performance art. It was so much lawyerese bullshit answers yesterday.
Something about one of the things about Americans that tends to really give me eye twitch is the belief that the act of saying an apology is contrition.
No, it's not.
No.
Because
Just saying I'm sorry and not really meaning it. Americans will hear I'm sorry, realize that the person saying it doesn't really mean it, and are expected to eat that.
yeah,
No. It's a Courtney.
The house is getting fuller.
the peanut gallery is getting larger.
One of the reasons that we have a free range oyster wandering around the shop is installing the server so that the Racketeer Press website can go up. So news there. Yes, we're in the
So I can actually
process.
tell people that you're my customer now.
Knock yourself out.
John will put me on an NDA.
We have NDAs.
Jonna does.
Wow. Wow.
Hey, now.
Apparently, I didn't need to know we had NDAs.
Of course not.
It's very hush hush.
Yeah, Rick, about as close as they'll come is to the actual I'm sorry you caught me. Yeah.
So we've got Jonna and Rita, and Courtney and Cedar, and Free Range Oyster, and me and Jim. So it's a peanut gallery is full today.
No habla Espinosa. Tom.
Sushi Fox Cedar. And you know what that means.
Sushi Fox?
Sushi Fox.
I'm not
I just
sure what
yes,
would
I
get
just
them.
stand out front, look pretty. That's what they keep telling me.
I will tell you that
Then they
trying
get
to
mad at me for not knowing things.
Yeah,
that
Drang,
trying to
that's the
get a
intent.
tentacle holding a donut yielded interesting results.
It made perfect sense. It did.
Oh, it's Liz. Sushi Fox is Liz.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Liz. I was still stuck on the tentacle holding a donut.
I was doing a cover for Courtney's Taco Tuesday.
Of course you were. That's as far as we need to go with that one. Moving on.
It's on her Substack if anyone wants to
Moving
read the
on.
story. It's fun.
Oh, damn. Ah,
The donuts were important.
donut tacos. Yeah. No, Don.
We are going off in directions I'm not sure we want to go.
Rails? We don't need no
Stinking
stinking
rails.
rails.
Actually, I do want to bring something back to the rails, so to speak. And that's, I forgot to mention on Tuesday, Rider Dojo.
We love those guys.
They need some support, folks.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. Good point.
You can support them for as little as 99 cents a month. I don't know how many they've got, but obviously not enough. And they've been going now since August of 21, I think.
Mhm.
So over 2 years. And they're still putting out quality information that people need. And everything they've got is up on Spotify or other.
Just about every
Yeah.
podcast site you can find, they're there.
Yeah. So please go over there and support them. There are other levels, but you can support them for 99 cents a month. And it's well worth it because they do really put out good information. And they are interviewing some interesting folks. And some of the interviews are really interesting.
Personally, I like the bad Twitter writing advice. Those episodes are great.
Yeah,
Have
they
it-
just put up another one of those.
Oh yeah, having Larry with a bad Twitter voice. I don't know how that man can still talk because his poor vocal cords take a beating every time he does that. A lot of giggling going on, which makes me nervous.
Just the idea of it.
Well, I'm just sitting here laughing because I'm looking at both the women and they're both smiling. And I'm going,
Run.
what the hell?
It's
Run.
a beautiful day outside.
Oh, I like that.
That was the other day. Well, actually, a while back.
Nice.
Cat reading a book. Both the kimchi and the curry donuts are to die for. Yeah, you go right ahead, Winkle Red. I'll pass.
Curry donut.
Curry donuts.
No.
No, not gonna happen.
Just
I could
friggin'
do-
no.
But I could do garam masala donuts.
No.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Pumpkin
Nope,
donuts with,
nope,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. 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 Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Making
Nope.
it
Nope.
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 Here we go again.
Nope. 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 The number of people in this shop who have their eyes fixed on tiny little screens
Yeah.
is truly amazing.
I can blow it up and see better.
Oh, I don't follow the chat. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what you're saying.
That's okay. Don't. You're good. You're good.
Most of the people in here have seen freshly chopped octopus alive. Yes.
I
Yes.
pulled it out of the water. What's
Yeah.
the point?
I
The,
haven't
the,
gotten to do that.
the little ones, the glowing blue circles, they're not
No.
bad. Just throw them back
And
if
they,
they'll let you.
and they are very small. They're about 3 inches around.
Background is flowers.
Yes, the background is flowers and leaves.
Yeah.
and-
Sure.
And it's actually painted.
Yeah, it's hand painted.
Yeah.
It's one of John's really nice pieces from
Yeah.
Italy.
Better than squishy half melted octopus. They smell nasty.
Moving on.
When my kids were little, I took them to a very good Italian restaurant one night. My oldest daughter was 12, youngest daughter was 10, and they decided they wanted to try calamari because the oldest daughter had heard about it in school.
I cut my teeth on calamari.
Yeah.